Welcome to Adam and Lina Podcast. I'm Adam, and I have a question that might sound strange.
I'm Lina, and I love strange questions. What is it?
If February were a person, what kind of person would it be?
Wow, that is strange, but I love it. Let me think. February would be that friend who shows up late to the party and leaves early.
Because it's the shortest month.
Exactly. February is like, hey everyone, I'm here. Oh wait, gotta go. Bye.
That's perfect. And if you're enjoying this already, please like and subscribe to Adam and Lina Podcast.
Your support means everything to us.
Today we're doing something special. We are not just teaching vocabulary about February.
We're teaching you how to describe it, how to talk about it, how to feel it in English.
Whether you're making small talk, writing about the weather, or just improving your fluency, this episode is for you.
So Adam, let's start with the basics. How do you spell February?
F-E-B-R-U-A-R-Y. February.
And here's something interesting. Many native speakers mispronounce it.
Really? How?
They say February instead of February. They skip the first R.
Oh, I do that sometimes too. February.
It's so common that it's basically accepted now, but the correct pronunciation has both R's, Feb-ru-ary.
Good to know. Now, Lina, what's the first thing that comes to your mind when you think of February?
Cold. Definitely cold. February is still deep winter in most of the northern hemisphere.
For me, it's Valentine's Day. Hearts, flowers, chocolates, romance.
Of course you'd say that, Mr. Romantic over here.
Hey, I'm just being honest. But you're right. February is primarily known for being cold.
In many places, February is actually colder than January.
Really? Why is that?
Because it takes time for the Earth to cool down after the winter solstice. By February, we're at peak winter cold.
So, even though the days are getting longer, it's still freezing.
Exactly. That's one of February's contradictions.
Let's teach our listeners how to describe February weather in natural English.
Great idea. First, temperature descriptions. February is freezing, or it's bitterly cold in February.
February temperatures are below freezing most days.
It's so cold in February, you can see your breath when you talk.
February mornings are frigid and frosty.
These are all natural ways native speakers describe cold February weather.
What about in places where February isn't cold?
Good point. In the southern hemisphere, February is summer.
Right. In Australia, Brazil, South Africa, February is hot.
February is scorching in Sydney.
In Rio, February is the height of summer.
So, always consider your location when describing February.
Now, let's talk about February's personality. What makes this month special?
Well, we already mentioned it's the shortest month, usually 28 days, sometimes 29.
The leap year. Every 4 years, February gets an extra day.
This year, February has 29 days because it's a leap year.
2024 was a leap year, so February 29th existed that year.
People born on February 29th only get a real birthday every 4 years.
Imagine being 20 years old but only celebrating 5 birthdays.
They're called leaplings or leap year babies.
That's such a unique thing about February. No other month does this.
Now let's talk about February holidays and celebrations.
The biggest one in Western culture is Valentine's Day on February 14th.
Valentine's Day falls in mid-February.
February is the month of love because of Valentine's Day.
Stores are filled with red hearts and roses throughout February.
These are natural ways to describe the Valentine's atmosphere.
What about other February celebrations?
In the United States, there's Groundhog Day on February 2nd.
That's such a quirky tradition. Tell everyone about it.
On Groundhog Day, people watch a groundhog named Punxsutawney Phil. If he sees his shadow, there will be 6 more weeks of winter.
And if he doesn't see his shadow?
Then spring will come early.
Americans literally rely on a groundhog to predict the weather.
It's not scientific, but it's a fun tradition.
Another February event, the Super Bowl.
Yes, the biggest American football game of the year usually happens in early February.
The Super Bowl takes place in early February.
February is Super Bowl season in America.
Even people who don't like football watch it for the commercials and halftime show.
In many countries, February includes Carnival or Mardi Gras celebrations.
Especially in Brazil, New Orleans, and Venice.
Carnival in Rio happens in February.
February is carnival season with parades, costumes, and celebrations.
These are vibrant, colorful festivals before the Christian season of Lent begins.
And in the United States, February is Black History Month.
An entire month dedicated to recognizing African American history and achievements.
February is Black History Month in the U.S. and Canada.
During February, schools teach about important Black historical figures.
This gives February significant cultural importance beyond just Valentine's Day.
Now, let's talk about nature in February. What's happening in the natural world?
In winter climates, February is still very much a dormant time for nature.
Trees are bare in February.
The ground is often covered with snow throughout February.
February landscapes are white, gray, and brown. No green yet.
But by late February, you might start to see early signs of spring.
By late February, some early flowers like snowdrops start to appear.
February marks the transition from winter to spring.
In some places, you can see the very first crocuses blooming in February.
It's like nature is testing the waters. Is it safe to come out yet?
Haha, exactly. February is cautiously optimistic.
Now, let's discuss how February feels emotionally.
Ooh, this is interesting. February has a mood.
For many people in cold climates, February feels endless and dreary.
February drags on forever.
By February, people are tired of winter.
February feels like the longest short month.
Even though it's only 28 or 29 days, it feels longer because you're so done with winter.
There's even a phenomenon called the February blues or midwinter blues.
People feel down because it's been cold and dark for so long.
Many people experience seasonal depression in February.
February can feel gloomy and monotonous.
But there's also hope. Valentine's Day adds romance and warmth to the cold month.
And knowing that spring is just around the corner keeps people optimistic.
February is the last push through winter before spring arrives.
We can make it through February. Spring is coming.
Now, let's teach some useful expressions and idioms related to February.
Fill your February with love. Common saying during Valentine's month.
February is fleeting because it's so short.
Blink and you'll miss February.
February, short but sweet.
These are phrases you might see on calendars or social media.
There's also the saying, February Phil Dyke, an old British saying.
It means February is typically a wet month with lots of rain and melting snow.
The water fills up the ditches or dikes.
Not commonly used anymore, but interesting to know.
Let's practice describing February in different contexts.
Scenario 1. Making small talk about the weather.
How's February treating you?
Not bad, though I'm ready for warmer weather. February's so cold this year.
I know what you mean. At least it's shorter than January.
Natural conversation.
Scenario 2. Social media post about February.
February vibes, cozy blankets, hot chocolate, and counting down to spring.
February, the month where I pretend I'm okay with winter, but I'm really not.
These are typical ways people talk about February online.
Scenario 3. Writing about February in a journal or essay.
February brings a sense of anticipation. Though winter still grips the land, subtle signs of spring begin to emerge.
February is a month of contrasts. Bitter cold, yet growing daylight. Valentine's romance amid winter's harshness.
More formal and poetic.
Now, let's talk about activities people do in February.
In cold climates, February is still prime time for winter sports.
February is perfect for skiing and snowboarding.
Many people go ice skating in February.
February is a popular month for winter vacations to ski resorts.
But people also start planning for spring.
In February, gardeners start planning their spring gardens.
People begin browsing seed catalogs in February.
February is when you start dreaming of warmer days ahead.
It's a transitional month. Still in winter, but thinking about spring.
What about indoor activities?
February is a great month for reading by the fireplace.
People often binge watch TV series in February because it's too cold to go out.
February weekends are perfect for baking and cooking comfort food.
These cozy indoor activities define the February experience.
Now let's discuss how to compare February to other months.
February is colder than March, but sometimes colder than January, too.
February is shorter than every other month.
February is less rainy than April, but snowier.
Unlike December, February doesn't have major gift-giving holidays, just Valentine's Day.
These comparisons help people understand February's unique position.
Let's talk about February in literature and culture.
February has inspired many writers and poets.
There's a famous poem that goes, February, fill the dike with what thou dost not like.
Basically saying February brings whatever weather you don't want.
If you want sun, February brings snow. If you want snow, February brings rain.
February is also associated with purification in Roman tradition.
The word February comes from Februa, a Roman purification festival.
So historically, February was about cleansing and preparing for spring.
That's why some people do spring cleaning starting in February.
Even though spring hasn't technically arrived yet.
Now let's give practical phrases for everyday February conversations.
Happy February. Greeting at the start of the month.
February is almost over. Relief at the end of winter.
Can you believe it's already February? Surprise at how fast time passes.
February feels like it's lasting forever this year, when winter seems endless.
I love February because of Valentine's Day. Positive association.
I can't wait for February to end so spring can come. Winter fatigue.
These are authentic phrases native speakers use.
Let's discuss February around the world.
In Japan, February is still quite cold, but it includes Setsubun, a festival marking the end of winter.
In Japan, February includes Setsuban, where people throw beans for good luck.
In India, February is pleasant spring weather in many regions.
February is comfortable and mild in northern India.
In Scandinavia, February is extremely cold and dark.
February in Sweden means very short days and freezing temperatures.
Each culture experiences February differently based on geography.
Now let's do a quick vocabulary review of all the important words and phrases.
February, the second month of the year, shortest month.
Leap year, a year when February has 29 days instead of 28.
Valentine's Day, February 14th. Celebration of love and romance.
Frigid, extremely cold.
Bitterly cold. Very cold in an unpleasant way.
Freezing, at or below 0 degrees Celsius, 32 degrees Fahrenheit.
Dormant. Inactive. Sleeping. Used for plants and winter.
Transition, the process of changing from one state to another.
February blues. Sadness or depression during midwinter.
Cozy, warm, comfortable, and pleasant.
Spring is around the corner. Spring will arrive soon.
These are essential February vocabulary words.
Let's quickly review everything we've covered today.
We started by personifying February as a friend who arrives late and leaves early.
We discussed February pronunciation and common mispronunciations.
We covered February weather descriptions for both northern and southern hemispheres.
We discussed leap years and the unique 29-day February.
We explored February holidays, Valentine's Day, Groundhog Day, Super Bowl, Carnival, Black History Month.
We described nature in February, dormant but with early spring signs.
We discussed the emotional feeling of February, the February blues and winter fatigue.
We learned idioms and expressions specific to February.
We practiced February conversations in different contexts.
And we covered activities, comparisons, and cultural perspectives.
Now it's time for our question of the day.
Today's question is, how do you feel about February? Do you love it or can't wait for it to end?
Write in the comments using some of the phrases we learned today.
For example, I love February because Valentine's Day makes everything romantic.
Or, by February, I'm tired of winter and ready for spring.
Or, February is great in my country because it's summer.
Share your February feelings. We want to hear from you.
For me, I have mixed feelings. I love Valentine's Day, but I'm always ready for warmer weather by February.
For me, I actually enjoy February. It's short, there's something romantic about it, and I know spring is coming soon.
See? Everyone has different February experiences.
Share yours in the comments right now.
Well, everyone, that's all for today's February episode.
Thank you so much for learning with us.
We hope you now feel confident describing February in English.
Remember to use these phrases in your conversations.
If you enjoyed this episode, please give it a thumbs up.
And subscribe to Adam Lina Podcast for more practical English lessons.
Hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode.
Share this with anyone learning English or who just loves February.
From all of us at Adam and Lina Podcast,
keep learning, keep practicing, and enjoy the rest of February.
See you next time.
Goodbye, everyone. Stay warm if it's cold, stay cool if it's hot, and either way, make February amazing.